That video of your puppy jumping the fence just got your dog designated. Here's why I had to write that ticket and 4 other cute puppy habits that will cost you. So I know that the dog jumping over the fence or climbing the fence as a puppy is cute, but most of the calls that we get where the dog has escaped the backyard, people are always like, I don't know how they did it. Well, this is how they did it. They trained their dog to do it as a puppy, and as they got older, they were able to jump further and further over the fence. And depending on the dog, this is a bully type dog. Bullies can jump very high. So jumping over a fence like that is easy. They can easily clear an 8-foot fence. So that's why having a dog be trained as a puppy to jump over a fence is probably not the best idea. You need to stop it, not film it. Here, they also let the dog wander off. They don't take the dog, they don't stop the dog, they just let the dog wander off. I know it's going to the door right now, but what if it's somewhere else? What if it's a backyard and then they take off down the driveway? They really haven't done anything to prevent this dog from learning how to jump a fence and then how to take off.
Charges: dog at large. Outcome: max fine $300 to $400.
Where I'm from, a dog running at large ticket can run anywhere from $300 to $400. Let me know. Do you think that $300 or $400 for a dog at large ticket is too much? Tell me in the comments. So this video is very cute. It's a little puppy bouncing and hitting on the kid and pushing it over, and it seems really cute. But as that dog gets older, that kid is still going to be a baby. So when that dog is a dog and not a puppy, that baby is still going to be a baby and a toddler. And it's very easy for that kid to get hurt as that dog grows and isn't taught boundary.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
So you need to teach your dog boundaries, and not just for kids, but you also have like older people. So if they knock over grandma or say your neighbor, that can lead to a lawsuit that they will win, especially if they get injured. Say grandma breaks a hip because your dog knocked them over playing. That can lead to serious lawsuits costing you hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on where you are. And it can also lead to fines, and they also count it as an animal attack if your dog knocks over and hurts somebody. Same thing as an animal attack.
Charges: dog attack. Outcome: max fine $1,000 to $10,000. Lawsuits from $25,000 to $150,000.
So the first problem is, of course, the mouthing, the little nips that the dog is doing to the kid. As the dog grows up, when you're teaching a dog how to nip at a kid feet, they will learn to do that and they will keep doing it even as an adult dog. So you want to be careful not to allow this kind of action to happen, because as they get older and they don't nip gently, and they can really seriously hurt someone. If they break skin, again, you're talking a animal attack, and depending on how bad it is, it could even lead to a dog designation. When they're pulling at toys and that, it can lead to aggression, and especially with the kid, when the kid goes to grab their own toy, the dog can attack the child. So you want to be really careful that the dog is not pulling at anything that is helping with mobility, and you don't want it to be pulling at toys. That can lead to the toy aggression.
Charges: dog attack child. Outcome: max fine $1,000 to $10,000. Dog's designation lasting a dog's lifetime.
Once your dog is designated, it can be designated for life, And it can be really hard to get rid of that designation. What do you think? Do you think that if a dog is designated, it should be for life? Or do you think that a dog can be reformed?
This is the life. Hold on tight.
You see the guy opening the door, and again, you're looking at the lack of control. So the door is wide open. There's a huge space that he can actually get through very easily. The other person in the house, I'm assuming, is the one that's filming, and he has his hands completely full of a whole bunch of stuff. If that dog takes off, how is he going to control that dog? How is he going to get that dog back? How is he going to grab that dog? He has to drop all of his stuff, turn around, and get out. A dog running at the front door is the number one dog running at large problems that we have. They're running down the street, they can cause an accident, they can attack somebody, especially at night.
This is a dream. It's all I need.
The video stops before the door opens when the dog is older. But one thing that I noticed is the dog puts its paw up on the door handle. So I wonder if they also train that dog to open the door handle. And is that really a good idea to open the door handle? Because now you have a dog that can just get out whenever it feels like. And how are you going to keep that dog in if you've trained your dog how to open the door?
Charges: dog attack and dog at large. Outcome: max fine $300 to $10,000, plus impound fees.
This guy has no control over the puppies. So he's walking like 3 big dogs at the same time on leash, and the dogs are all wrapped around him. He's trying to get control of them, and the puppies are just doing whatever they're doing. Now, what if one of them ran into the traffic and either got hit by a car, or let's say they didn't get hit by a car, but they caused an accident? He would be responsible for that accident because his dogs caused the accident and he wasn't paying attention.
Charges: dog at large. Outcome: max fine $300 to $400, plus any charges due to accidents and lawsuits.
I know that filming TikTok videos of your puppy is a lot of fun, but here we want to make sure that your dog is not just having fun, but that you're also being safe. Make sure that you're giving your dog good habits. Also look into your city's bylaws because every city has their own. Until next time, bye from Lenny.